Well, back at the hangar. Some toys and I guess part of the reason to come here to this house was to kind of evaluate what I actually felt like, instead of doing stuff that either other people told me I should be doing, or people were pissing me off and I was doing them because that's almost out of spite, or basically like the way I dress, just to so repulsed by them that I do the opposite. And so in both cases I'm not doing what I want to do. So it's a little surreal, sad to come here and see this stuff. It's neglected. Flat tires. Just evidence of a not very classy life, basically. Stuff is all dirty and I guess you'd say low rent. It's kind of just, like I said, not even sure what I want to do. But it kind of hit me. I guess this isn't it. That's basically the point. This isn't it. Whether it's a Glass Air 3 or a Velocity Twin, certainly not that. And even this, seems more like something for a 20 to 30-year-old kid starting off, or maybe a recent immigrant to America, than like Yakov. Then I don't know, would I want to be working on or have an E-Type Jaguar instead, or have Porsches or something. I know, it's ridiculously cute, but the driving experience, I mean, it's a Hyundai, I think it's called an Accent, $14,000 out the door, basically brand new. The driving experience is ridiculous. It's so, this thing is like going back in time and using a payphone or something that 1,000 people have been breathing on and touching, and compare that with your own iPhone or something. I mean, the contrast is just ridiculous. And I don't want to be like a pig or anything, but it, like this one specifically, it basically kind of shook and rattled and vibrated, at anything over like 45 miles an hour. And then basically as soon as you leave the airport, you're on the freeway here, or highway anyway, and it didn't seem too happy going down the highway. There's a lot of heat and smells coming through the firewall, such as it is, and it drips oil. You could rebuild the whole thing, kind of like Yakov does. But when you're all done, yeah, same thing with I guess is what I was thinking with the Very Easy, and a little bit with this too. I mean, I was actually, for a long time, kind of like we were talking about with the house and the paint and stuff, debating, what to do with the wood or something. With this thing, I was debating whether to leave it a tail dragger or something, because that's what the cool people do. And, you look at World War II videos, and they're landing their P-51 Mustangs or their Spitfires, tail draggers, all the time. But, that's all there was. Now that they have tricycle gear, whether it's just fixed or, frankly, my preference is retractable, because I guess I am a snob. They're just, how do you go back to a payphone after that? It's just ridiculous how unfriendly this is. And it's not just that this requires more skill. That would actually be kind of appealing to, sort of a snob like me. But the lack of visibility and just the sheer danger of it just seems, kind of unreasonable. More than kind of unreasonable. You're driving around an airport, and if you can't see very well, you could run into somebody, or it's just, yeah. So anyway, just came to evaluate.